Hey, what is going on YouTube and my community? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your first time or my first introduction to you. So this video is gonna be an unboxing video. It's gonna be an update and discussion video. I do hope to make this channel where I can unbox stuff like I've done in the past, but also I made this channel to document and basically creative outlet for myself because of the situation I'm in and what I've been through, and just a way of coping with it and just being able to make friends because I don't get out of the house much due to my circumstances. So with that being said, this is going to be a discussion about what my disability is and everything. So for those who don't know, I'm permanently disabled. I have a few conditions, like one is called Russell-Silver syndrome. I was born with that one and such. It involves a bunch of different things, but it has no real major impact on my life. But then about 1 decade ago, 10 years ago, this August, first week of August, end of July, I almost died because of an undiagnosed illness and disability, or should I say condition. And that condition is called gastroparesis. And basically, if you look it up, it can range in severity. Different people, a lot of people, I shouldn't say a lot, it's quite rare to have, but the people with it can differ from person to person, from case to case, and mine is on the severe end. I lost all ability to consume food, solid foods and such, orally or through my mouth and swallowing it and stuff like that, and liquids. Just recently, within maybe past year, complete year or so, a little over a year now, I've been able to maybe sip on liquids like Kool-Aid, maybe a soda here, stuff like that. Maybe take a little nibble of a like soft serve ice cream, but nothing major. I can't eat any solid foods whatsoever. It has very bad effects if I've tried it before 10 years ago, like when I first got diagnosed with it and stuff, it first got the feeding tube and stuff. So I'm at a point where over the past 10 years, have built, finally able to, small tolerance to sip on a liquid so I don't dehydrate, my mouth don't dry out, my lips don't crack and bleed and stuff like that. So I'm at that focal point. And for those who don't know what gastroparesis is, like a spinal cord injury, but internally kind of. Like when you get a spinal cord injury and it's severe enough, you lose the function of your legs and arms or such. This is internally where you lose the proper ability to digest anything at all. Some people, it'll take 4 hours to digest one meal, a small meal. Some people, it'll just sit there and you'll feel bloated and you'll throw up because of it, and it's very harsh what it can happen from it. But so yeah, I've been battling and dealing with that for the past 10 years. I was at my focal point where I was in early organ failure and hospital bound for 2 weeks. I was down to 82 pounds and such. I am now 10 years later finally at a permanent, like around 120, 125. I get tested a lot, at least twice a year or more. Make sure all my vitals are doing good, and for the most part they are. All my nutrition levels, all my vitamin levels always test positive. All my organs are doing good and stuff, which is remarkable and such, and I'm happy about. But it has been a battle. I cannot work full time because of it. I'm hooked to a little machine for 13 hours a night from around 6 or so p.m. Pacific Standard Time to around 6 or 7 a.m. and it pumps in about over 1,000 milliliters, I believe. Let me make sure it's milliliters. Yeah, over 1,000 milliliters of nutritional formula, equaling a little above around 1,800 calories or so, and such like that. And so that's been a struggle and a real adjustment to do. I can work part-time, but in this environment, in this day and age, it's hard to find an employer that was willing to work with someone who is disabled. They don't say anything right out, but my brother, who is able-bodied, has had a job for over 5 years now. Had one before this newer one. No problem getting interviews. But and we have the same background, same education level and stuff like that. So because I can only work from this hour to this hour, and it's been a struggle. Everything's not a struggle, but a learning and such, and that's why I started YouTube as a way of expressing myself creatively, so I not feel so alone. I can meet new people online because I'm so closed off in my situation and stuff like that, and I have found a great community on here. But yeah, I hope to make more videos like this in the future. Feel free to ask me any questions. I love answering comments. If you have any questions or any video suggestions or anything you want to ask, you can reach out via comments, Instagram, and email. But now to show you what I deal with on a daily basis, this is a feeding tube adapter. It's called a Mickey adapter, MIC-KEY. It attaches to what I had to get surgery inserted into my body, where my stomach empties and such, or goes directly to the stomach. I get that replaced every 4 months, 3 to 4 months, depending on the situation. And I'm happy to show you. I will show you. It's right into my stomach, so be aware. So let me lift my shirt up and show you all. Right here is the Mickey button. I hope you can get a good look at it. So this part right here attaches to here. I attach it to, I either then proceed to take syringes of water throughout the day and push it through, going directly to the stomach cavity, so I stay hydrated and not dehydrated and stuff. But then at nighttime, I take one of these bags. It's 1,000 milliliters, and I take around 5 or so of these Jeopardies. This brand is called Jeopardy. Each one of these cartons is around 355 calories for 8 ounces of fluids, or 237 milliliters, and it has a complete balance of nutrition with fiber. So it has protein, the good kind of protein, fats, the good kind of fats, carbohydrate, dietary fiber, total sugars, added sugars, water, calories, enough calories just in it, vitamin A, D, E, K, C, folate, vitamin B6, B12, something acid, I cannot pronounce that. It has a bunch of minerals, as sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium, copper, zinc, iron, and a bunch of other stuff that I cannot pronounce, unfortunately. But it has basically all the stuff that can sustain a human body healthily and such is in one of these, and I consume about 5 or 6 of them a day, in a 12 to 13 hour period a day. So that's how I sustain my weight at a healthy weight. I built up the tolerance to handle 5. I used to only do 3 in the beginning, then 4 for a while, now I'm at 5, because it, it's a very complex situation. You can't push too hard or you will. I puked up these. I had very bad adverse effects. I had to go to the hospital because of it. But at this pivotal point in my life, I'm at a healthy weight. All my levels, vitamins, organs, and everything are sustained at a healthy level. My nutritionist, my gastro doctor, they all are content and happy with my journey and what I'm at this pivotal point. But this is what my life consists of now. I have to rely on this every night. If I do want to go to a nighttime movie, which is very rare, or even like a baseball game or anything at night, I have to take my whole setup, including this, shove it in a backpack and take it along with me. So it very much complicates how I can go about living a somewhat normal life. My life would never be like my brother's. I know that at this point in time, but I'm content and happy with where I am on this journey. Yeah, I wish things could be different, but it is what it is. You get the hand that you're dealt, and it's all about how you overcome adversity and make the most of things. So that's what I want to do. Make the most of things. Make each day count. Make as many memories, good, bad, or indifferent. And live life to the fullest, because you never know what tomorrow has for you or what can happen tomorrow. And that's why I started this channel in the first place, because I was tired of with the what ifs or why not and what might be or anything like that. So that is my story at this point in time. I've had plenty of stories, medical and other non-medical and stuff like that, of what I've been through. So I have no problem at this point, me personally, not my family, but me. I'm a very open book at this point, and I would love to share more if you guys are inclined to hear them. So feel free to request, ask questions, or refer to any story times you might want to hear in the future and stuff like that. And I hope you all take care and have a great rest of your Sunday. I hope to be back on the YouTube again with another video sometime soon. But until then, take care, be kind, and I'll see you next time. So goodbye.